felt like everything is against you? As if the whole world is conspiring to keep you from achieving what you desire. There are moments in life when it seems impossible to move forward, where every day is an uphill battle. But what if I told you that there are people who have been in worse situations and have managed to transform their lives in extraordinary ways? Today you'll hear stories that will change your perspective and prove to you that personal growth is possible for anyone, even for you. In this video, you will discover the benefits of listening to and learning from inspiring stories of overcoming challenges. We will learn how adversity can become the greatest source of strength, how mistakes can turn into lessons, and how perseverance can change any destiny. By the end of the video, you'll have practical tools and the motivation you need to start your own transformation journey. Before we continue, I want to welcome you to Future Forge, the channel where we transform motivation into action. Here we share content that drives you to change your life, overcome obstacles, and become the best version of yourself. If you're looking for inspiration and advice to improve every day, subscribe and hit the bell. Now, get ready because what's coming next could change your life forever. The solution to overcoming difficult moments does not lie in avoiding problems, but in learning to face them with a positive and resilient mindset. Life will always present us with obstacles, but it is those very obstacles that give us the opportunity to grow. Stories of personal triumph, of individuals who have faced great adversities and managed to move forward, teach us that every challenge brings a valuable lesson. These stories show us that if we maintain the right attitude, we can overcome any adversity, not just because we have the necessary skills, but because we have learned not to give up, to keep going despite the difficulties. Perseverance and constant learning are the keys to transforming suffering into strength. Listening to the experiences of those who have gone through similar situations helps us find practical solutions, realize that we are not alone, and that help and inspiration can come from the most unexpected places. It reminds us that if others have faced the unimaginable and emerged victorious, we also have the capacity to do so. Increase in resilience. Resilience is the ability to adapt, endure, and most importantly, recover from difficult moments to come out stronger. Stories of people who have overcome great challenges, such as severe illnesses, devastating economic crises, or seemingly insurmountable personal failures, show us that true strength does not come from having no problems, but from how we choose to react to them. These tales of courage and determination teach us that every challenge we face, no matter how insurmountable it may seem in the moment, has the potential to strengthen us and teach us valuable skills we wouldn't have developed otherwise. Science supports this approach, demonstrating that people who learn from the experiences of others develop this ability to adapt more quickly. By seeing how others have overcome extreme situations, we not only learn new strategies to deal with our own difficulties, but we also increase our faith in our ability to adapt and move forward through any challenge. Greater motivation and self-confidence. When we see someone achieve what seemed impossible, something within us awakens and makes us think, if they could do it, so can I. It is in these moments when success stories not only inspire us, but also drive us to take action. Whether it's an entrepreneur who has built a business from scratch, an athlete who has pushed physical limits that once seemed unreachable, or even an ordinary person who has made a significant change in their life, all of these stories share a fundamental characteristic: perseverance. These examples show us that success is not exclusive to a few, but is within reach for all, as long as we are willing to work for it. By learning about and understanding the obstacles and sacrifices these individuals faced, we realize that difficulties are not the end, but an integral part of the journey to success. Seeing others achieve great things provides us with an endless source of motivation that fills us with confidence in our own abilities. They teach us that no dream is too big, no goal is too far if we are willing to take action. Development of a growth mindset. People who have overcome difficulties often share a growth mindset, an approach that involves the firm belief that our skills, talents, and abilities are not fixed but can be developed and improved through effort, dedication, and continuous learning. This mindset applies not only to specific skills, but also to the way we face challenges. Instead of seeing obstacles as irreparable failures, people with a growth mindset see them as opportunities for learning and growth. By listening to their stories, we can adopt the same perspective, allowing us to transform our own difficulties into stepping stones towards success. It empowers us to redefine our own limitations and understand that every mistake, every stumble, is simply an opportunity to improve. Stories of triumph teach us that if we are willing to put in the effort, we can always keep moving forward, and that the path to success is filled with lessons, not final failures. Adopting this growth mindset gives us the confidence that although the path may not always be easy, we are always in control of our progress and our potential for improvement. Reduction of the fear of failure. One of the greatest obstacles to achieving our goals is the fear of failure. We all fear rejection, criticism, or the feeling of having failed. However, stories of people who have faced failure and emerged stronger teach us a fundamental lesson. Failure is not the end, but merely a part of the process toward success. By getting to know those who have fallen and gotten back up again and again, we understand that failure is simply a necessary step on the path to achieving our dreams. Instead of seeing it as something negative, we can begin to view failure as a learning opportunity, a lesson that brings us closer to our goal. These stories of perseverance show us that failure does not define who we are nor limit our future. It is simply a sign that we are attempting something great. By seeing that others have overcome multiple failures, we realize that, just like them, we can learn from our mistakes and use those experiences to improve and keep moving forward. In this way, we begin to embrace failure as an ally in our journey toward success, rather than fearing it. Increased empowerment and determination. Stories of people who, against all odds, have achieved their goals show us the power of determination. When we see someone who, despite facing enormous obstacles, does not give up and keeps fighting for what they want, something within us changes. We realize that true strength does not reside in the absence of problems, but in the unwavering will to continue despite them. These stories teach us that determination and courage are more powerful than any barrier that may come our way. By learning about these experiences, we feel empowered to act with greater courage because we understand that, just like those people, we too have the ability to overcome any challenge that stands in our path. This empowerment drives us to make bold decisions, to fight for our dreams no matter how big the obstacles are, and to trust that our determination can open doors even in the toughest moments. The certainty that we can achieve what we set out to do, no matter the difficulties, gives us the energy and focus we need to act with confidence and passion, with the firm determination to reach our goals. Inspiration to help others. Overcoming stories not only benefit us personally, but also have a multiplying effect. When we see how someone has managed to overcome great challenges and transform their life, something within us sparks. We feel compelled not only to improve our own lives, but also to inspire those around us. This kind of inspiration is contagious. When we share our experiences and the lessons learned from others, we can help others find the courage to face their own challenges. Stories of people who have overcome adversity show us that not only is it possible to move forward, but it is also valuable to share that strength with others. By doing so, we not only change our own lives, but also become a beacon of hope for those who need a reminder that difficulties can be overcome. We realize that being a source of inspiration not only improves the lives of others, but also enriches ourselves, as we feel that our efforts have a positive impact on the world around us. This motivation to help others, in turn, reinforces our own resilience and motivates us to continue fighting for our dreams. Development of gratitude and optimism. Learning about the difficulties others have overcome gives us a completely new perspective on our own life. We often focus on what we lack or the challenges we face, but by hearing the stories of those who have had to overcome much more, we begin to value what we truly have. We realize that our own struggles, though challenging, are not insurmountable, and that often we have resources, support, and blessings that we hadn't noticed before. This awareness leads us to develop an attitude of gratitude, which in turn opens the door to optimism. People who cultivate gratitude tend to experience a greater sense of well-being, as they learn to focus on the positive, even when circumstances are not ideal. Optimism allows us to see beyond immediate difficulties and visualize the future with hope. It gives us the strength to move forward because we know that, in the end, what we face is preparing us for something better. Gratitude and optimism not only help us maintain a healthy mindset, but also transform our perspective on life, allowing us to find opportunities even in the darkest moments. Now attention! One of the most common mistakes is believing that just listening to inspiring stories will change our lives. While hearing stories of overcoming challenges is incredibly valuable and fills us with motivation, the reality is that true transformation only occurs when we take action. It's easy to get caught up in momentary inspiration, But if we don't take the next step and apply what we've learned, it all remains empty words. The key is to take those lessons and put them into practice in our daily lives. Inspiration is just the first step. What truly changes things is discipline, constant action, and perseverance. Discipline helps us stay focused and determined, even when initial motivation starts to fade. By applying what we've learned and taking concrete steps, we begin to see tangible results in our lives. Inspiration without action is just an empty wish, but inspiration combined with discipline is what leads us to create real, lasting change. Statistics show that 80% of people seek inspiration because they feel stuck in life. A clear example is Nick Vujicic, who was born without arms or legs and despite this, became a motivational speaker who impacts millions of people around the world. If they could do it, you can too. The difference lies in how we perceive challenges and how we respond to them. The key is in the mindset, in how we decide to face adversity, in the effort and perseverance we are willing to invest. It's not just about the obstacles we encounter, but how we choose to see them, as insurmountable barriers or as opportunities for growth. By surrounding yourself with inspiring stories and people who motivate you, you can create an environment that pushes you to keep going, even when things get tough. The support and example of those who have overcome great obstacles remind you that success is not a distant destination, but a continuous process of effort, learning, and determination. Every day we face the challenges of life is a new opportunity to write our own story of overcoming, to make each step bring us closer to what we want to achieve. Are you ready to take that first step and begin writing your own success story? The real question is, how far are you willing to go to make your dream come true? If this video inspired you, don't forget to subscribe to Future Forge, activate the notification bell, and leave a comment about which story impacted you the most. Share this video with someone who needs a motivational boost, and keep watching our videos for more content that will transform your life. See you in the next video.